Hey guys, it's Banskin here, coming at you with another StarCraft 2 game that I've just played. I'm doing this more for myself than anybody who's going to be watching, because I need to improve if I'm going to keep fighting Alec. So, hang on. Might be a bit loud. Let's turn that down a bit. It's a pretty simple opener. I'm sort of planning to do a heavy stalker immortal rush, but as shit goes down that might prevent that. Quite a normal opener. Early gas, compared to me anyway. I'm not even thinking about gas at this time. Got my scout out. I don't even know what these buttons do. There, that'll do. So I've got an extra harvester because of a chrono boost, obviously. But he's keeping up. Got my gas down. He's not even thought about scouting yet, which I think is this guy's downfall, actually. That being said, I did do a few things which should have made me lose the game, but didn't. I wanted to start with early oracle pressure, and hence why I got the gas relatively early. See, I'm building up now. I see the gas, I think. I'm pretty sure I scouted it. I put it out there because I was like, alright, I'll try and do some cheese because I'm Protoss. But no. It's not happening for me. I meant to attack that guy, but I didn't. Failed. So now I'm just doing the normal. Do that, go back and macro, sorry. Go back. I do that a few times just to keep that worker lead, because he'd have one extra worker if he hadn't pulled that guy. Or he would have scouted with it, which would have been even worse. I'm starting to get my Nexus down way before he's even thought about another command center. So he's getting a factory. You can see he's now pushed that guy out for scouts. Now I should have already been able to prevent this scout, but I'm a noob. And this probe, or this zealot, sorry, he pushed out to attack it when he should have been on hold position realistically. But that's just a little misplay by me there. Needs to be sorted out. I'm scouting for any cheese down here. But yeah, you can see this. Look how horrendous that is. I tried to put it back in position, but it's way too late. Mothership's almost out though. I switched the chrono boost just to not let him know that I'm rushing out a mothership because it was almost done. But yeah, he's double gassed, I'm single gassed. Nice little micro attempt there, but in the end it didn't work out in his favour. Goes out with very little information, quite a default Protoss start, but I'm happy with it. This guy's scouting for any cheese, or at least that's what that up there looking was for, because he might have done like a starport or something. And just starting to move workers down now. See what he's up to. Building barracks is starport there for medevacs. Second command centre, so I'm ahead on harvesters now, because I'm obviously harvesting from two nexuses. In the meantime,
add-on complete.
I've started my starport for the oracle pressure, because that was the plan. Oh, I can't really see much of this. I didn't get intel on that earlier. So yeah, just saturating the workers. Got my 4 gateways coming up, because you can't beat 4 gateways. Thinking forge, because I need vision, because I've been fighting against cloak banshees a lot recently, and I was worried about cloak banshees, but you know, that worked out in my favour in the end, because I never built cannons back there. Oh yeah, that fucking widow mine. I hate that widow mine. I can see the threat it's gonna have already. It's third nexus down because I haven't had any pressure yet, so I'm quite happy with my situation. Warp gate's coming down. Yeah, everything's good. Let's see what this medevac does. Saturating down there. Building there. He's seen it. I've seen it as well. I was trying desperately to warp in what I could. Puts the Marines in. They just start on the mothership core. And they immediately kill an Oracle, which I was just miss-microing the hell out of. And that's the last time I used an Oracle. That was a good pick-off by him. Managed to get that Widow Mine, so it's not that Widow Mine that caused me all the problems, it's the next one that he brings out. But, yeah, saturation of minerals there. See, my APM is much higher. Let's see the, well, my average is much higher. Let's see the income, more harvesters all around, so everything's looking good. Even though he's done a medevac drop here, I've managed to keep my harvester lead, which is sort of what I was looking for. Supply, I've got a higher cap than him, and I'm slightly above him in supply. Is there a... Yeah, he's got loads of fucking SCVs, and I've got loads of probes, but yeah, I'm just out-probing him at the moment, which is why I'm ahead in supply. I'm moving across the map now, because I've thought, you know, he's expended a lot of his early game pressure. So I'm just going to go and see if I can get some harass done. See what this looks like from his perspective. Sees the four stalkers there. Get a few kills. Back out when I see these guys. You know, quite standard. So, yeah, good mind positioning by him. Starting to probe out the second one. Get him a warp core in. You know, he's ready. He's gearing up. But I'm delaying it again and again. Because he has all of his units in. I go in, back out. And you know, this isn't any kind of force. He'd win me straight away if he went in and fought. You know, especially with the Widow Mine coverage. But I'm just, you know, harassing him, stopping it. Getting up all of this shit. I get a warp prism out because I'm like, maybe I can attack across map. But he's cut off two medevacs here. There's two SCVs in that one, which I don't understand because I do remember seeing them. More order, Widow Mines, that's all good. I'm moving my warp prism across here for a drop at the same time. Warping them in there. Pretty standard. 4 stalker. I could have done 4 adepts, but you know, it's not how I roll. I see this come in. I'm looking over here because I'm building gateways and stuff. If he was smart, he probably could have sniped a lot of these. I lose a shitload of probes, but I'm attacking back here at the same time. I've got my main force here, so I'm pretty focused on sniping a lot of tech stuff. Yeah, there's 2 fights going on at once here. I miss micro the hell out of these forces, but I'm you know, get the focus off. Sorry, get the focus off there. I lose every single one of those stalkers. There were 4, and I'm busy fighting all of these. I get a nice recall there. He's trying to kill the mothership core, but he can't. These probes stay like that for a long time. Lose this. Well, I don't actually lose this. I managed to micro it about for a long time. But I think he's just pulling out with that medevac. Yeah. Oh, or is he? Widow Mine's still there, yeah. See this positioning, he's pulling all of his units here. Just wasting more and more time. Finally manages to get troops up there to kill it. That Widow Mine. That single Widow Mine. Turning all these into gateways, getting blink tech, which is what actually wins me this game. Because of my mass stalkers. I'm still forging out upgrades. Starting to build up the stalkers, get my immortal count up a bit. You know, trying to get into the pace of the build. As we speak. He's stockpiling units. He's only got 2. Oh, there's another 2. He's got 4 medevacs now on the field. Strong Widow Mine presence. But the Stalkers is starting to reach that point. And I've got a lot of gateways now for a lot of reinforcements. Not spending my resources efficiently, and I've got a lot of useless probes pretty much. But because of all these Widow Mine hits that I've been taking, I expanded out here because I didn't expect him to actually have any of this scouted, which he didn't. So I'm pretty happy with that. Let's killing probes there, unfortunately. And I know there's a widow mine there, but I just can't be asked to deal with it because I'm building up my army, but I finally changed to Observer. Still saying, keeping on saturated bases, this Stargate shouldn't be chrono boosted. I'm not using this Stargate anymore, so I should be changing to the Forge in hindsight, but oh well. He's attacking across map with a shitload of medevacs. Now this is like the point that turns the game, in my opinion, because he pushes in just as I attack out. He sees these guys moving off. He should recognise that. I've seen these, and I'm like, shit. So I'm pulling them back up here. You can see probes go into that there. I've finally moved them off here. A huge recall here from me, which might not have been smart, but you know, I've trapped him in. So where is my mothership? I think he's killed my mothership already. I should have effed these guys. But yeah, it's just a case of cleaning up. I don't manage to snipe any of these fucking medevacs, which is really poor of me. I should have been focusing them, to be honest. I'm trying to get these guys to chase down. And the next isn't done here, so they're going back, which is, you know, bad macro by me. But now I'm like, okay, I've killed a shitload of his forces. You can see he's not got many units left on the field compared to my massive stalker count, so I'm attacking across map. No warp prison backup. I should be building a warp prison, which I'm sure I'll do soon. But yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm in driving position. I know he's on 2 bases because that had been scouted before. And yeah, so I'm going in just trying to do some poke pressure. Working quite well on that. Bad pokes. Blink saving me once again. Blink consistently saving my life. Get a few snipes here and there, you know, just killing units. Just trying my hardest. He's baiting me into the widow mines, which is good, really good on him. You know, I've got no observers there, where I really should have, but I'm really punching a bit above my weight here. So I shouldn't be fighting these fights, really. But I've just felt really confident with the pressure I've been putting on all game. And I see the widow mines go down, back out, you know, pretty safe bet. You know, I'm working from 3 bases. I know he's going to be working from at max 3. The Liberators come out, and I see the Liberators. So I'm like, maybe if I flank from the side, I'll be a bit more safer. He's got no vision here, luckily. So I just take this out, push in, and deny the expand, which is well cancelled by him. Reinforced by the mothership. See if I've got a warp prison coming down. You know, I'm just killing what I can get. My mothership gives me vision of this tech lab, which allows me to stop the Marauder production from there. He's trying to get any observers over his army, but I'm too much of a noob, so I don't have any observers. Just sniping the buildings that I can snipe, and there's my first like play of the game. I blink up onto the high ground, use the bottleneck against him, and he clearly doesn't want to be in that bottleneck. Yeah, I'm just trying to snipe what I can up and down, and I'm trying to win these fights, you know, just without as many losses as I can. I'm microing troops back wherever possible, but sometimes it's a bit stressful in the middle of the game. Reinforcements coming in from this. Sniper Liberator, which is quite big because it's, you know, reducing his defense zones. Now I can curl stalkers around here if I so desire. And now at this point I'm like, I just need to keep him under pressure. I need to try and kill production buildings while I have this sort of dominance over the game. You know, a few badly microed stalkers, but it's not the end of the world. I'm just trying really hard to, you know, keep him under pressure. Because if he attacks up this ramp, I should be able to win. I know he's not got any widow mines there. Managed to stop those from microing up the ramp. Just picking off factories, left, right and centre. I've got no vision here, so I run away into the middle of his resources. You know, he can't fight this stalker ball. Cannot fight it. Sniping Liberators as they come out. I'm on his production buildings. You know, I'm bringing back in more stalkers. And I think at this point it's quite obvious that he can't do anything to fight me, because I've got 28 stalkers on the field against, what, a few units, which aren't really that threatening. And obviously I'm reinforcing with the warp prism, so it's just like I've got a barracks in the middle of his base pretty much. Just killing everything I can get my hands on. And once these buildings go down, I know it's going to be good. Attacking with a large wave of stalkers here. He's trying to float buildings off. Props to him for that, because he could have restarted a base somewhere, but yeah, he just didn't have the units he needed to win. It's down to just SCVs and Widow Mines, and there's the GG. So I'm pretty happy with the game and how it went. Let's look at my base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 warp gates. Probably one more would have been useful. I've got Blink, nothing else really, because I'm not building anything else. See my upgrades in the end. I could have done more upgrade spending, but I didn't. And it worked well, because I was just, at the end I was just so focused on investing into stalkers, I just had to forget macro and just micro on the front lines. Let's see the APM at the end there. 111 for me, 75 for him. I think he just gave up towards the end. But yeah, thanks for watching.